G'day, my name's Erwin and I'm head newscaster for the Girls and Panzerfahren server. If you've not heard of us before, the server is a PvP War Thunder experience where people can join school teams similar to the ones in Girls and Panzer and compete in tank combat. The video today is footage from a tournament match held earlier this year where Bellwall, commanded by Betty, took on Count, commanded by Alfonso. The match was commentated by BC Freedom Academy's commander Kazigum, and a huge thank you to him for allowing me to do this. If you fancy joining us, a link to the official Discord server will be in the description, where you can join a school and get started. I look forward to seeing you all in the battlefield. Now, on to the video.
First match starts off with Bellwall's forces all traveling in a group, and then on the other side we see Count's forces also starting to push off immediately, getting ready for an attack. This map is very large, so we never know how long this match could take. Oh no. However, we do see the IS-2 leading the charge. This time, however, we see that Count's forces is actually given a person named Will on their side. Will is known amongst the community, and especially in Count, that he is a very talented player and he's very deadly. He was the exact reason why BC lost in the last tournament. Anyways, but it's interesting that they made him the flag. He is the most armored vehicle and has the best gun, but on the other hand, we see a Ferdinand being left alone in the dust because it simply cannot catch up with the Panther A and the T-44, and the Panzerfahren F2 is going off by itself, seeming to go push towards this middle area. It's taking me way too long to travel between areas. Okay. On the side here, we see T-44 and a Panther A starting to split up, as well as the Panzerfahren F2 having a very wide formation, probably just trying to cover ground. But the Ferdinand starting to actually catch up somehow. This is going uphill, not very good for the Ferdinand. And actually, it could be good. Saw success in Italy for a reason, I guess. Meanwhile, on the other hand, we still have Count's forces moving in a very loose convoy with the IS-2 leading the charge along the west side of the map, moving directly north. Panzerfahren F2 starting to be on a somewhat collision course with Count's forces. It's definitely going to be the first thing that'll spot him. Neither team has actually started gaining points yet, so neither team are aware of each other's existence. IS-2 pushing up very hard, even though it is the flag. While in the background we see the Panther A and a Jagdpanzer 38T moving together, and another Panther A holding the flank. Very interesting strategy for Count. Even if you call this a strategy, most likely the IS-2 is just doing whatever the fuck it wants to do. Panzerfahren F2 still moving towards the west side of the wall, probably getting points now, being well aware of the position if he's paying attention to it. Meanwhile, we see the T-44, Panther A, and Ferdinand are all gathering up together, getting ready for a reposition, it looks. IS-2 still just pushing more and more north. However, it seems to be turning slightly now, trying to move east. Still being very aware of its surroundings. Panther A following up behind, while there's a very large split between the Jagdpanzer 38T and the Panther A still just holding a position in the rear. Doing whatever that Panther A is doing. IS-2 pushing more and more. Panzer IV F2 holding its position. Probably realizing the points is starting to go up. On the other hand, we still have the T-44, Ferdinand, and Panther A. They seem to be making a very slow advance towards the Panzer IV F2, getting ready for an attack. Panzer IV F2 marking a spot on the map. Not sure where it's marking. Possibly could be a potential area that they are, or it's somewhere they're going to move. IS-2 holding back, trying to watch for any movement. IS-2 also being accompanied by a Panther A. Panzer IV F2 starting to move more southwards towards its point, as well as the rest of the team, it appears. Tension is very thick. Most likely this battle is going to result in a very long-range engagement, mostly around a kilometer's range distance. Panzer IV F2, Panther A, and the T-44 gathering lots of points now. I got a ping on Discord, but I don't care about that right now because I am prioritizing this match. A shot rings out. Very long-range shot. Unsure of who fired it. Most likely the IS-2. Yes, the IS-2 fired out a shot trying to hit the side of the T-44, but just falling short. T-44, not knowing where the shot came from, turns its armor to face the way that it did. Seemed to land from and is getting ready for an engagement. IS-2 is fully reloaded, firing another shot, missing the T-44 yet again. T-44 spotting location of where the IS-2 is. Shot ringing out, most likely from the T-44 to the IS-2. Or no, the IS-2 firing yet another shot, it seems, at the T-44. T-44 taking cover, getting into a very defendable position. The Ferdinand and Panther A starting to move up and to reinforce it. While on the other hand, we see Count's forces with the Panther A and the Jagdpanzer 38T starting to slowly move in. Or no, just holding their position, making sure they can't run. Meanwhile, the Panzer IV F2, goddamn. Panzer IV F2 starts moving up. Another shot goes out from the IS-2. Not seeming to hit. Panzer IV F2 driving out, taking a shot from the Panzer 38, the Jagdpanzer 38T. Very long-range engagements. A hit actually getting out onto the T-44, not killing it or penning it. Lots of shots. Panzer IV-F2 has lost its tread and is trying to conceal itself in smoke from the Panther A and the Panzer 38T. More shots ringing out, completely missing. Ferdinand firing out a shot at the IS-2's area. Lots of long-range engagements going on now. Neither team seem to be able to land solid hits on each other. However, another shot rings out, probably hitting the Panther A. Not damaging it. More and more shots ring out towards the IS-2 and Panther A's position. However, each team is exchanging shots. Panzer IV-F2 is still having a broken tread, trying to keep itself concealed, using up its last smoke. More and more shots ring out from the Panther A and the Panzer 38T, trying to hit the Panzer IV-F2. Panzer IV-F2 actually repairing its tread and able to escape now, marking the location of where the Hetzer is, roughly. T-44 trying to push up. Panther A holding its position. Ferdinand still firing out shots. Another shot goes out from the T-44 trying to hit the Hetzer, which the Hetzer does get hit and loses its transmission. T-44 confirming the position of the Hetzer. Another shot ringing out, going towards the enemy's area of the IS-2. More shots ring out. All forces are now shooting at longer ranges now. This has just devolved into a very large sniping battle. Panzer IV-F2 starting to return fire at the Hetzer. Panther A and the IS-2 are staying in a very hulled down position, not being able to take much damage from where they are. This will eventually devolve just into a battle of attrition with whatever team has more ammo. By the looks of it, it's completely undecided at this point. The IS-2 has only 6 shots left, firing another shell at the Ferdinand, trying to pressure kill it with HE. However, he gets shot, losing his barrel. Panther A still has 16 more shots. At this point, it looks like Count has more ammo. Another shot rings out, hitting the Ferdinand, which only has 6 shots left. Neither team has taken a casualty yet. Panther A trying to advance using smoke. One shot goes out and finally kills the Hetzer. Another shot going out. Seemed to take out the Panzer IV-F2. The T-44 is pushing up hard. Another shot rings out, taking out the turret crew of the Panther A on Panther A accompanying the IS-2. T-44 pushing hard into a position. Panther A, another Panther A from Count's forces, possibly being able to see the T-44. However, the T-44 is well aware of that position. Neither Panther A seem to be very well defended right now, with both of them being very damaged. Ferdinand starting to push up, along with the Panther A still holding its position in the back. Shot rings out. Another Panther A is down. Now all that's left is the Panther A and IS-2 and Count's forces. The IS-2 only having 6 shots left, and the Panther A only having 15 left, but no turret crew. IS-2 trying to retreat. Ferdinand seems to be stopped at B, refilling its ammo right now. With its 2 shots left. Meanwhile, the T-44 still gives pressure, starting to chase after the Panther A and the IS-2. T-44 seriously pushing up. Panther A seeming to be a lance behind, trying to hold off anybody that comes, while the IS-2 moves back into a more defendable position. Another shot rings out, most likely from the Ferdinand to the Panther A, from Bellwall's forces as the T-44 continues to push up more and more. Panther A not even paying attention to where it is. However, he does now see the T-44 and is now getting ready for a counterattack. T-44, not being sure of where the Panther A is, does spot him and starts angling himself, firing out a shot. Both sides ricocheting. IS-2 still not doing anything. The T-44 fires out a shot and knocks out the Panther, leaving the only tank left to be the IS-2. IS-2 only having 6 shells that can still theoretically win this. IS-2 fires out a shot, non-penning the T-44. T-44 returning the favor, bouncing off the IS-2's front. T-44 really pushing up hard. IS-2 getting ready for another shot. Firing a shot and actually knocking out the T-44 now. Leaving the Ferdinand and Panther A to take down an IS-2. The Ferdinand, however, has very good armor and is still actively reloading. Or did reload. It now has 12 shots and is also pushing the IS-2. Panther A sitting on the point, most likely reloading or is getting smoke back. Holding back. I got yet another ping, but I can't answer that. IS-2 seeming to be pushing further and further away, trying to get into a defendable position. Playing very carefully. All he needs to do is kill the Panther A and he wins. Oh, actually, that ping was about stream sniping. Yeah, again, if I catch you guys stream sniping, then your team will just be eliminated from the tournament, and you will not be able to participate in the next one. Ferdinand starting to push up hard against to the IS-2. IS-2 using this ridgeline as cover. IS-2 still trying to figure out what to do as the Ferdinand still applies pressure onto the IS-2. Panther A still just holding back, sitting on point. IS-2s seem to halt, most likely seeing the Ferdinand, trying to figure out how to kill it. The IS-2 only has 4 shots left. Ferdinand continues pushing up. IS-2 retreats into the forest, most likely getting closer and closer, and is probably on spawn radar. IS-2 continues running, knocking down a tree in the distance, or in the way. Ferdinand still giving pursuit. IS-2 using the forest as cover is trying to figure out a way how to flank the Ferdinand. Ferdinand, though, does not seem to be falling for it and is getting ready for a counterattack, firing out a shot and killing the IS-2. First round goes to Bellwall. Let's see what happens this time. Neither team has stabilizers. However, the 2 tanks that really start to make a difference on this map, or really 3 tanks that really start to make a difference on this map, is the Ferdinand T-44 and the Jagdpanzer 38T. However, out of all of those, the ones that make the least, the one that is truly the most deadly on this map is the Ferdinand. Ferdinand being able to just go wherever the hell it pleases, basically. However, due to it being a casemate, it still can't turn a turret. At the very beginning, we see Count's forces leading out in a convoy with the Jagdpanzer 38T holding the way in front. However, we see a Panzer IV F2 just zooming down the middle of the map. Meanwhile, we see a T-44, Panther A, and the Ferdinand starting to move along the far east side of the map. Meanwhile, we see convoy being led by the IS-2 now, instead of the 38T. Count seems to be really adamant on wanting to stay on the western side of the map. Panzer IV F2 is hiding in the park area. Ferdinand, Panther A, and the T-44 are all holding their positions. Oh, I just realized, I forgot to confirm. Oops. Oh, that were so many. Okay, whatever. God damn, dude. Ugh. T-44 holding the western side of the map as the Panther and Ferdinand keeping a hold down position. Meanwhile, we still see a convoy moving along top of the map, starting to go through the debris area. I'm getting serious deja vu. Panther A is leading the column with the Hetzer holding behind. IS-2 being in one of the most defended positions. However, the Ferdinand marked an area, possibly knowing exactly where they are. That's weird. My members just suddenly bounced up to 11. How did he mark that? Unless he got very lucky. Neither team seemed to apply a lot of pressure on each other. However, T-44 is just outside of the A point. IS-2 and Panther A seem to push up while another Panther and the Panzer 38T hold back in a defended position. Not much has gone up apart from that strange spot. Teams have started getting points though. T-44 starting to reposition going through the park. Still not much. However, T-44 and that Panzer IV F2 seem to be going directly south of them, possibly pulling off a flank here. Panther A and the Ferdinand still holding position. However, the Ferdinand is pointing in the wrong fucking direction. Relocating. IS-2 leading the charge. IS-2 slowly starting to move in with its Panther buddies right on top of the Panther A. T-44 and Panzer IV F2 starting to also enclose in onto Count's forces, leading to an encirclement. Shot rings out from a Panzer IV F2, hitting the side of a Panther A, taking out the turret crew. Panther A popping smoke. T-44 starting to move in. Count is being... Count's starting to get enclosed in. A shot goes out, taking out a Panther A. IS-2 is still starting to get into a head-on collision with the T-44. Shot rings out from a T-44. The IS-2 seems to be fine, taking out a shot and killing the T-44. However, it does seem that it's only an IS-2 and a Panzer 38T versus Bellwall's forces. IS-2 starting to get into another position, getting ready to continue on with the counterattack. Firing out another shot, taking out the Panzer IV F2. Ferdinand starting to roll up, however. Is getting ready to just absolutely bully that Panzer 38T. IS-2 still being suspicious that another tank could be flanking around. Ferdinand almost at the battlefield now. IS-2 trying to escape, going into a fortified position inside of a destroyed house. The Panzer 38T still holding a street. Most likely not going to be able to do anything against the Ferdinand. Hetzer realizing this is starting to rev its engine. Ferdinand has spotted the 38T while the IS-2 is escaping. Ferdinand starts position, just takes out the Hetzer. A shot going out from the Ferdinand, taking out the IS-2. In terms of this, because of a potential stream snipe, I'm going to mute really quickly and check some things. Hey, really quickly.
Yeah.
I don't want to say... Actually, yeah. No, that's most likely a stream snipe. Midway through that...
On them.
What?
Wait, what do you mean? Like, when they got to us, or what happened?
No, so... Midway through that match, somebody pinged exactly where you guys are, even though there was no way for them to see you, and my viewer count just went up. And now that the match ended, the viewer count just suddenly dropped.
Wait.
Oh, you're saying we got stream sniped?
That's what I'm believing. I'm doing an investigation on it right now. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, Betty's here. Betty.
Yes.
I know you gave me a ping about stream sniping.
Yes.
However, during that second match,
Yes.
during that second match, one of your guys pinged exactly where Count's forces were when there was no line of sight that could have possibly happened, and my viewership just randomly went up.
First of all, there is the engine noises, which is kind of very high. And there's second, there was we did see them a couple of times on the spawn radar. So that was just right there. Yeah. Because
okay, so that rubbled down area has spawn radar?
Yeah,
it has. We saw a Panther, so we knew all the forces there. They use the Hetzer
definitely saw me on the radar.
Okay.
I saw the red grid around the spawn.
Okay, that's fine then. I just assumed that was fucking stream sniping because you spotted exactly where they were, and my viewership just spontaneously got bigger and then spontaneously got smaller after the match.
First of all, I'm in PS4, so I can't. Second, Bird is too busy reversing back with his Ferdinand and going right around, and
yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Shots.
I won't lie. I did not expect the flag tank to move up on me. I thought you guys were going to keep your flag tank on the far back, so I was just like trying to find.
In that case, I'm gonna announce it. So yeah, Bellwall continues up in the tournament. Sorry, Count. Oh yeah, and again, I am so sorry about not confirming you guys being ready. I feel like an idiot for that.
One of us did say ready because couple of us had a
That's fucking bullshit in my opinion. Because we didn't even see the chat, so I can't see the chat. Khan can't see the chat. Will's not paying attention to the chat, and Soviet didn't even tell me if he could see the chat. So we had no idea you guys started.
Okay, but you guys not being able to see the chat is because of a setting you have to turn on.
Yeah.
Raw momento.
So,
How come
yeah.
everyone can't see the... I can see the chat in normal games perfectly fine, then why can I not see in the regular
Because
thing?
it's a custom setting.
Gaiden.
It's really dumb. Yeah. You would need to go check your settings, but yeah.
Of course, fucking Raptor has to leave today.
The Gaijin way.
Leave.
I'm so proud of the Panther flank. I flanked 2 Panthers and got 2 kills.
Bellwall proceeds up into the tourney. Okay, so that entire thing, that entire thing, it was a miscommunication. I'm not sure who just spontaneously joined and then spontaneously left, but it was actually because of spawn radar. The area that they pinged them on was actually spawn radar, so yeah. Oh, I put this on the wrong thing. Alright.